Hi everyone, this is Dave. In today's video, Audials very kindly asked me to take a look at their Audials radio app so that I could share my opinion with you. This app is available in the iOS App Store and I'll leave a link to it down in the video description. So this is the main home screen, a very nicely laid out user interface. Before we take a look at some of the features, let's dive into this top menu here, which is primarily for your settings. We've got account management. We've also got an appearance option where we can switch from a dark scheme to a light scheme, and that's all dependent on your preference. I personally prefer the dark theme, and we can also include the big station logo or cover art. Also in this menu we've got an option to enter car mode, which gives us larger icons. Let's do that now. And you can see here it just magnifies everything to make it easier to touch. We can of course go back to normal mode here. Also in this menu we have got a sleep timer, a rating and some information about the application itself. So let's pop back to the home screen, and you can see here across this sort of right hand panel we've got some featured content, and then we've also got our favourite radio station here. Now we can tap on this and it will actually start buffering and start playing the content from that radio station. We've also got the option to record the station here. This little drop down menu allows us to record and cut songs or record continuously. We can also favourite the particular station we're listening to. We can look at similar, and this gives us all of the similar content. And then we've got a news tab at the end, which is pulling in a feed from this particular radio station. If we go back to the listen tab, we can skip, play and pause. Let's go back to our home screen. Now it's also worth noting that if you go into radio, you can in fact look at your recent stations, genres, countries, and we can also do a search. So we can actually search for a particular artist or genre using the search function. So let's just search for something like country. And when we look at the results, we've got all of the various radio stations that play country music. Let's go back out to our home screen. Now there's a really nice feature in this app that I wasn't expecting to see here, and that is the podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts and this is very well organised. We've got all of the various categories, and of course we can do that search function as well. You can see my recent listening, and this is from the Twit network, who make some great content, and it's all just very well laid out and very easily accessible. Now on the home screen we've also got a My Music icon and recordings. If we go into recordings first, this is just a chronological list of any recordings we've made. If we go into My Music, we've got access to our favourite artists, albums, genres, recorded stations, recent recordings and playlists. If we go into recent recordings, for example, you can see here I've recorded some of the content from BBC Radio 1 for listening later, or maybe for listening offline. I think the Audials radio app is very well laid out. I really like the overall user interface, and it really is just a great way of discovering new content and new music. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, as always, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to check the link down in the video description and try out the Audials radio app for yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.